Alright, let's get back to it then and do whatever the hell it was that I was doing. Whatever the hell it was that I was doing. Alright. Loading! This is a... Actually, this is a surprisingly long loading screen. Huh. There isn't loading, and I'm just being dumb. Well. Well. This is rather upsetting. There we go.
She'll gather round.
Alrighty then. I had just done thing. Yeah, it was
Getting a little bored.
You looking for permit?
oh, it was... It's okay. I should do something about that. Come on, alright.
Just because Dragomir looks like a song doesn't mean he's a real problem.
He showed me his credentials. They look pretty real to me.
Bullshit. The guy's a scam artist. Everyone knows that.
You ever play a group on this? I'm with you.
Oh.
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices.
Can
Teach
you
us to
hear
have
me
children
saying
so
nothing?
that we may love them. Primus, is that you?
Remus?
You Rinka Bauer?
Who are you? Please take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come
want
here to
anything.
take anything.
You haven't?
No!
Renka, she gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Rinka's not well. We must shield her.
Irenka
Alright.
paid someone to make her an aug permit. To keep her from being taken to Gollum City. That someone wants to come through.
Really? If that's true, we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even... There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it.
Uh-huh.
Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated. Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Gollum just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry. There's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a low profile until I can get it sorted out.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yay. Okay.
We've been dead a long, long time, and are only returning to repeat what we once said. Before
and it has to be a violation of our rights. About organized crime in our city than terrorist attacks? Am I hearing you right?
If you're not shopping...
You looking for the best prices in Prague?
I guess.
Not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Guess that makes sense.
Better believe it.
What you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozine.
I don't have any.
Sorry, it's a deal breaker. But find me again if you get any, okay?
Alright. It's a bit weird.
Ukażte mi papier.
How are they taking it?
Is there something in my inventory that tells me where this guy is? Okay. Alright. Guessing that's deal with what's his face, so someone's showing up over here, at least right now, so
Lovely city, yes?
Take care.
I am officially a vegetarian.
You know the guy?
A world where everyone's treated fairly. And I thought Helena was the one in the science fiction.
Yeah, I can't make a heads or tails of that.
Stay away from here.
I said your papers are expired.
Like these. I always thought they were like Krishnas that hang around the air. Yeah, I've heard their mantra. Just off the bow. Plastic fuck. Raise the singularity. Kind of freaks me out. It all seems like
Oh, ahoy.
A god.
Are you the guy?
What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuropozyne you would be willing to spare, do you?
Sorry, I don't.
That's okay, I understand. Times are tough. Is there anything I can do for you?
Nothing, I guess.
Nothing, thanks.
Okay, but I'm not sure why you wasted your time coming in here.
Oh, don't you give me that.
Just take it easy. Everything will be fine. Everything will be just fine. You don't believe that anymore. This has been
Change is birthed in fire and blood and pain. But a bright future is overcome the flaws of the flesh and the stand seeker.
Can't hack that.
Have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only all the answers.
The premises are secure. Continuing general patrol mode.
Another one.
Alright, let's see if we can deal with this guy.
So, my friend, you have the card.
We should be
Yes.
right.
So, my friend, you have the card now, yes?
I know all about your extortion scheme, Drahomir. I'm here to put a stop to it.
I don't know what you're talking about, but But I tell you what. You get out of here. Right now. And I'll forget all about your outdated documents.
I know you're not a real cop, and I know the forgeries you sell don't even work anymore. How much longer do you think you can keep this up once people realize you're just a con man?
The oak permits may not work anymore, but my police credentials, very convincing. Show the right piece of paper here, fill the right pocket there. The cops won't touch me. Not over this.
Good thing I'm not a cop.
Look, Melena's the one you want, okay? She makes the forgeries. I'm just a middleman.
I've heard enough from Elena to know that isn't true.
You spoke to her?
Mm-hmm.
Look, this was never personal. If you value your life, don't make it personal now. I will kill to protect what is mine.
Your days of making offers are done. I didn't come here to negotiate. No more peddling false hope.
Is that right? I think you're all talk. And I think I can prove it. Boo!
Time to go! You can sell the rest, but I'm keeping his eyes.
Alright. Well, that just happened. Let's go.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Something like that.
Someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through.
There was, and then...
Hey, man.
Yeah!
Manipulated. I don't know exactly, but someone saw him in the sewers. At the mercy of a man's voice.
A cult of some kind? They say there is a resurgence.
Pavel is impressionable. The world terrified him. He spent all his time hiding. Dreaming of utopias that do not exist.
Nick could use some help. Please, don't tell anyone.
What?
Viznik's not supposed to be here. Shh. But I am here.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
I was part of it. The hive mind. Inside the gate, I questioned. What holds us together? Where? Why? Now this. Exiled from exile. I have been disconnected.
Disconnected? Disconnected from what? I don't understand what you're saying.
If there is a lack of understanding between my brains, may not always misfire like these. He did this to me. It's what it does. But I can't force you, because I'm not like him.
Not like who? Who forced you?
Together, they succumbanize to him. Him, the opportunist, the savior, the rat. When I resisted, I saw. It made him fear me.
Huh. Who are you talking about? Who are the people inside the gate?
They are the outcasts, the illegals, the weak and the frightened. We found solace in him, something worth defending. But it was not a choice.
If it wasn't a choice, then what was it?
The Pied Piper was a rat. His instrument was invasive. The others cannot hear it, but I can. The signal. I was too close, and now I'm too far. But you will see through him.
Let me see if I got this straight. The Pied Piper led you down here, and the Pied Piper is a rat.
Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. Okay. Just remember, you'll only be able to confront him if he knows that you know that he knows. So, obviously, you'll need the name. The name. I'm not supposed to give it away, but I must. I must. And then you must. Yes?
Alright, fine. You're asking me to go beyond that gate, to confront someone who's harmed you, who may be harming others. I'm willing to do that, but I need to know more about what's happening.
He casts them close. He brings them away. You must find out how to uncotangle him from the others, to resist the mentality. They need to be eased out. Figure out what holds them all together, because it's not his personality. When you finally see Richard for who he really is, you realize it cannot possibly be that.
Richard, huh? Alright. Let's go see what I've agreed to. Alright.
Wisnik could use some help. The Pied Piper is a rat. A rat!
Stranger, he should not be. Do not look at him.
He will harm us. He cannot harm us.
He will behave himself.
He will behave to behave. Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
That's...
Who are you?
Weird.
What is all this?
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
What now?
Experiments of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
Your own little utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said you... A man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. The canned laughter. The scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here. Bracketing out the terrorists. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses. Finally, you can be human.
I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know that an honest man wouldn't need to hide behind a
I know what you're thinking. You can't wait to be the best version of yourself.
It's not exactly it.
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men who claim to be saviors,
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
I kind of feel like someone is forcing me to stay.
You want me to leave? Like Visnick?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that.
I think you're the one who's harming these people.
As you can see, I'm not harming anyone. I know you believe me.
I didn't come here to jeopardize these people.
That's good enough. That's all I need to hear.
Alright.
It's a capital G garden, Martha. An ideal for all of us to live up to.
He's freed us from
you
dark.
You dress it, and you will keep it forever. Can you all feel it? We are becoming someone else, not through fear, not through technology, not through long-drawn trials and errors of evolution. We are doing it through sheer force of will. Get away from there. We will go to great length.
Alright. Well, that sucked. Alright.
You're not here for the right reasons.
You're pretending to be something you're not. Maybe we all
The original six were drawn to the capital G God we listen. An ideal for all of us to live up to. You have dressed it, and you will keep it forever.
I can hear his voice inside of me, even when he doesn't speak.
I've learned it's better not to question.
The Elvira is no longer a plug. There are no odds or naturalists, no criminals or cowards. There is only a shared sense of needing to be better than we are. Do not doubt yourself, Thomas. We all know what happened to Conan. We all saw what happened to Disney. You don't belong here. You need to leave. Remember, you are for the violence.
Alright. So I can't pull a gun out. Alright.
Get away from there!
That noise! What is that noise?
I may not be able to keep you from snooping around, but I can keep you from doing harm. Remember, you are for the violence.
Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
You'll stay here with me. I promise. There's nothing I won't do to keep you here and safe. This is what happens with the outside world.
Damn it.
What are you going to... Get away from there! But can keep you from doing harm. Remember, you abhor the violence.
I have not... Do not kill me!
Damn it!
This sucks.
Feel like there's something I'm forgetting here.
One among you is armed to the teeth.
Damn it. Seriously? I guess.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Right. So coming down here was a big waste of time. Great. Just great. That's exactly what I needed today.
I was lost, like you, friends, in face of persecution and hatred.
Is this dude up here? No.
No longer.
Okay, so
Unauthorized personnel detected.
Right. Shit. Talk to you.
Not
Gonna
from
see-
here, are you?
What gives it away?
You just walked up to a police officer. And I have this funny feeling you expect something good to come out of it.
I recently got stopped at a fake checkpoint. Heard there was a cop around here who might know what I'm talking about.
Draumir, he's a slippery fuck. Pays off all the right people. Provides all these bullshit documents that prove he's legit. Regional inspector, my ass. I'm putting a file together.
A file? This guy's dressing up like a cop and harassing hogs in the street.
Sounds like 90% of the people I work with. Listen, the right amount of coin in the right kind of pocket, fancy-looking paperwork, those things go a long way in this city. Especially if the perception is that he's not really doing anything wrong. Just giving Ogs a hard time.
There's more to it than that.
That's exactly what I think. Why don't you fill me in? What's Drahomir been up to behind my back?
Draumir's checkpoint is the setup for a forgery ring. He's not just stopping Ogs and giving them a hard time. He's not just taking people's lunch money. It's extortion.
This forgery ring, you have an address?
I was inside. I saw the equipment.
You know what? You had me back at harassing. I've been dying for an excuse. A chance to go after someone who actually deserves it for once. No more hiding behind the people he bribes. I suggest keeping your distance. Official police business now. Stay out of it.
Don't bother, Hander. Stay away! That was a gun, wasn't it? Yes, okay.
Wow! I didn't know I was going to start World War III! Cool.
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Draumir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. It's not gonna be a problem anymore.
Thank God. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did. Listen, if you ever need documents for something...
I'll be fine. Thanks.
Alright then.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
God damn, are you serious? Okay then. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay then.
Milana, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. He's not gonna be a problem anymore.
Thank God. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did. Listen, if you ever need documents for something...
I'll be fine. Thanks.
Find you, you sociopath!
Leave me alone! Just leave me!
Finally.
Acoustics are strange.
You're right.
Fucking Uyobo put up a pretty good fight.
Wow.
It's nothing. This is taking too long.
Oh, damn it. Follow me!
Relax, Brad. Nothing here. I'm almost certain.
Let's go.
I'm too exposed. I hate these split spaces. Over there. Do you hear that? There's nothing. Get over to that, Lisa. Hold him! Get down, man! Where is he? You see him? Hang on. He's coming!
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
Come on, please. Maybe everything will be all right.
Jensen, my favorite techno wonderkind. Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
Nothing I couldn't handle. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
I really know.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know, I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty folks of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
Do not like where this is going.
Hang on a sec, you're gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle. I promise. This thing with the Diwali is nothing. Otar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Kohler. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen. Otar Botkovelli is the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure, or what?
Alright.
What exactly are you gonna do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
Alright.
Alright. Let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it.
That didn't sound ominous.
What?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to... Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these, I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Sarif installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you wanna use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
Alright. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay. So I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I don't know what that means.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. I help you make the most of the new AUGs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far
Yeah,
as
I think that's
David Seraph
read the
installed
subject of
all
the
my AUGs.
past 15 minutes here.
There's something inside me I don't know about. He's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarah's work. These new AUGs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what. Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful is what it is.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent.
What?
Well, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. There's a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
There you go.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... It would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
What?
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise? I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
Oh. Let's see here. Alright then.
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Restoring the past and building the future.
No doubt many viewers were horrified by that story I brought to you last week.
Hey, do I... Okay, load this back up because that remote hacking doesn't seem to be good at all. Righty then.
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Ajá.
Vigilante hackers tied to the Juggernaut Collective have crashed the Shenzhen Stock Exchange. Yes, folks, these are troubled times indeed. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
The Santo. Structure, morphology, quality, excellence. Santo. Restoring the past and building the future.
No doubt many viewers were horrified by that story I brought you last week. In which a suicide diver...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initial. Access granted.
Today, I'm here to bring you a glimmer of hope. European-based construction giant the Santo has successfully convinced the Tanzanian government to become a signatory of its Safe Harbor initiative. Designed to promote the creation of safe and secure housing complexes where oppressed groups can live and work free from persecution, this international civil engineering and action plan is the brainchild
No. Alright.
Its flagship project, a glittering engineered city named Rapia, is slated to be publicly unveiled at one of Brown's upcoming Safe Harbor conventions. I, for one, cannot wait to learn more. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
In yet another augmented territory.
Of course the guy's gotta have a creepy sex dungeon.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Good message. More importantly, stand up for some of the people who had no idea the actual function of the head security is. Straight move forward, so no matter what the question or answer is, must drive single much of real, because the doesn't like Alex, so that matters is bad. So, Alrighty then. Well.
To build special living quarters for you and your kind.
When legislation forces augmented people out of their homes and into sequestered environments, there's no reason involved, only fear and expedience. That is why I moved to the Uteleg complex.
I thought you were forced to leave your native land.
Ciao, Coty. Coś tu sa.
Right. So I have literally no idea what I'm doing.
There's got to be some way to get off this junk.
So wait, what you're telling me is that you're more concerned about organized crime than security.
Seek and you will find. Join with the machine.
just left the fucking door open. Great. Alright, let's get this over with.
Adam, what's going on? I didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Well, I mean, I think we already established that I got them when I was in a coma in Alaska, but that was just me.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test augs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan aug? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
Alright.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
Alright.
These schematics you saw. Don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
I gotta find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Does it?
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Banshee. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
Alrighty then.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
Look at levels. A murder, get another of our own. Has created a terrible emptiness inside me. Firstly, I know this world is a broken milk bowl that can never be filled again. We will trust with cancel our classes. Pending our police investigation, I encourage you to couple with your loved ones and stay safe. Remember, I am a Moscow. Oh, wow! That wasn't what I was expecting. Yep, still in that poor woman's apartment.
He'll set you up.
That's very interesting.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yay. Huh. Right. Something in here for fucking...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Oh, good. Various medical supplies requested to infiltrate, blah, blah, blah. Alright.
Machine God will bring you.
Let's see if we can go take care of that creepy cult leader now.
Biznik could use some help.
Get away from there!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Damn it! Guess we'll try this again. Try this again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yay! I don't know what any of that crap is.
Events making headlines around the world. The impact of the August is still the hatred, the violence. In the northwestern United
Dude, just shut the crap out of me. Alright. Here I thought we were just going to have ourselves a nice, pleasant conversation. Fuck it. Bam!
Tragedy for all.
But it wasn't all of humankind who went crazy, Dr. Rucker.
The loss of life on both sides was considerable, but instead of healing and dialogue, fear of the augmented has turned to hatred.
Surely you cannot claim to be mistreated by governments when they have spent taxpayer money to build special living quarters for you and your kind.
Possibly.
I feel so hollow now.
Terrible has happened.
Being found means being.
Hey, stop your
Richard
evil
can no
cult.
longer persuade anyone of anything. The others are free of him now, just like you are.
I'm not a model of separation. I questioned him, and then I'm not one of them anymore. But I'm not one of them.
Alright, right to
that doesn't
question
make
it.
sense.
The fact that you were able to at all when others couldn't says a lot about your strength of character.
I became I again. Temporary signal failure led them to perceive me as a threat. I started thinking differently. I realized how there's two eyes in Wisnik. That's when I figured it all out.
It's a good thing you did. God knows how far this might have gone if Richard had been left unchecked. How many others might have come and been persuaded to stay.
That was a good question.
We came to him because we didn't fit the so social schematic, hounded by laws, hated by revolutions. He offered a way out, but there is no way out. Exile from exile is exile.
You're out now, Wisnik. There should be nothing more drawing you to this place, to him. You can go anywhere you want. You can do anything you want.
I am alone. I am alone.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
All areas are secure.
You were never here. I never saw you. You were never here. Stay away.
Investigation mode is active.
Alright, I have no idea what those guys are doing. This bar. The fuck is this Edward dude?
firelight.
Yep.
I wasn't there. Look, just say we're going to be living in the valley long after the terrorists will get caught. So the mayor's plan gets my support.
Oh, ahoy. My wife is going to kill me.
Area secure.
One more time.
Maintaining cautious patrol.
Then I'll get clean.
What is this?
Papers.
Santo, the old friendly company. The Santo group wishes to...
Excuse me.
Státní policie bude na kontrolních bodech prověřovat
And you
doklady.
wish upon a star.
Mějte prosím připravený
What?
průkaz
The
totožnosti.
song. It's in my head. I used to love going in there.
Probably.
So much magic. Shame it's closed now.
That place should have been burned to the ground years ago. Fucking puppets and clowns are the spawn of the devil.
Santo and augmented people just like you are creating the future together.
Spolupráci během stavu nouze.
Papíry, prosím.
This is getting to be a real pain.
Chvilku strpení, prosím. Skenuju. Co pak tady máme? OK. Žádný problémy? Tak jo, Augu. Můžeš jít dál.
Didn't catch a word of that, son.
What did you say the interest rate was?
The old man was supposed to be alone.
Hey.
Get lost, dog, before we turn our attention to you.
Thank you.
Are you Edward?
Thank you so much for what you've done.
Oh shit, you are Edward.
Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What do they want?
What everybody wants. Money. To feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... My daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me. When can I see them?
No, that's not who sent me. You paid someone for an AUG permit. Do you remember?
Oh, yes. Those officers who stopped me. Sure, I remember. They charged me 3 times already. Said it was a very complicated process. I knew it wouldn't get me anywhere.
But you kept paying?
Kind of weird, because I'm fairly certain...
Desperate. I would pay 100 more times if it meant I could stay close to my family, to what is left of them. I want to stay in Prague.
Where's your family now?
They're here in Prague. There are places I can go sometimes from where I can catch glimpses of them, and at least I know they're all right.
I can say that.
You never speak to them?
Maybe someday. I think I still have a chance with my grandson. Children are better at forgiveness than adults. Is it not true?
They're better at forgetting. Why did you get augmented in the first place?
When my children had children, I wanted to keep up with them, mentally and physically. I wanted to take them to the park, push them on the swing. All of this was before the... you know.
Before the incident.
Right. Incident. How ironic, hmm? I get augmented so I can be closer to them, and now it's not permitted.
That's weird.
What happens if they catch you without a valid aug permit?
They'll take me to that complex they built. Golem City.
Are you ready for that if it happens?
Not one bit. I'm an old man. I'd rather die somewhere that's familiar than live somewhere that's not. Golem City. Pfft. It's for criminals and revolutionaries. I am neither.
Well, so I have some news for you, buddy.
Here, this permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh. Do you need me to break in somewhere?
No.
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
Alrighty then.
Milena, I met with both those augs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it, quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
Alright, I got it.
Alright. So... Where the hell do I get over there now? Down here? Was it that thing I was looking at that was telling me where to go? Or was that... Am I just... blowing smoke at this point? I don't know.
Here comes another one. Well, this is a pleasant train ride.
Alright then.
Whoa, Og, what do you think you're doing? This train car is for naturals. Come on, let's see your paperwork.
Here, everything's in order.
These are nice, but you still have to play by the rules, understand? Stay out of the natural section. Learn it, live it. Go.
Whatever.
Good God.
I'm a rebel. Right. Right. Now we're getting somewhere. Finally. Oh, God. That, Yeah, right. I think I'm done with this for now. I don't know. I don't know how much more of this I'm going to do. Anyway, I'll see you all next time.